The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
It's Tuesday, April 29th, 8:14 a.m., and I see sunshine outside.
It's Tuesday? Nobody told me it was Tuesday, Ken.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Nobody told you it was summer either.
Yeah, no doubt.
And yet the weather...
I turned on the air conditioning this morning and it said, not yet. Please don't.
You didn't really turn on the air conditioning, did you?
It was 79 in my house this morning. I was trying to get, I've got a radio studio in the house to do the radio on the other stations in the morning. And I just I couldn't breathe. It was just like sweltering, and I felt like there was pollen floating around.
It was not pretty in the Lundberg house either. Russell was saying, you've got the window open, you have the fan on, it's still not enough.
Yeah, it was a lot. And of course, the roommate that I have was like, I don't think we need to turn it on this early. I said, you know what? I don't care what you think.
It's kind of one of those things. You hold out for as long as you can until July if you have to. But anyway, we digress. We're talking this morning with Zach East. He's the Director of Sustainability at the United Way of Southwest Michigan. Good morning, Zach.
Good morning, Ken.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
And we can gripe about the weather all day long, but we can't do anything to change it.
Oh, but you know what else No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to throw myself into the parking discussion.
Oh, no. Either. We can keep that off the air for now.
Sure.
But we will continue to talk about it between now and the implementation, and then after as well.
Yes.
Because we want to check and adjust. But let's talk about Southwest Michigan and United Way of Southwest Michigan. What do you have going on? What did you have going on? You had a huge event.
Yeah, so we had our big celebration last Thursday, and we had nearly 300 people show up to the Grand Upton Hall at the Mendel Center. And we fed them. We gave them a nice pasta bar and some great desserts and things. But really, we were there to truly celebrate the impact and especially the people who make that impact throughout the community. Because United Way's staff is really 13 mighty people who can do all that we can do. But we're really
for all of Southwest Michigan?
For all of Southwest Michigan. It used to be a lot bigger, but obviously, the numbers are shrinking.
Yep.
And we're at I would say, very reasonable but mighty number of people who are doing an immense amount of work to do all sorts of stuff, to really help organize the 49 impact partners that we work with, the people that we allocate money to throughout the community, plus the programs that we own at United Way of our own, like 211 and the VITA Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, much less, the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library that we've been talking about for quite some time. And then we also have Volunteer United, which is a pretty big effort as well, which is basically the volunteer center for the entire three-county area, and we help organize a lot of volunteer projects, including our big one, Rake a Difference, that happens in November. So we celebrated a lot of that impact from 2024 just last Thursday with the help of our friends at Corewell Health, Michigan Works Bearing, Cass Van Buren, Silver Beach Pizza, and Whirlpool Corporation, with some assistance from the Sturgis Bank folks, along with the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber, Blue Cat Consulting, Honor Credit Union, Krugel Lawton CPA, and the Purpose Partners, all joining us for this big event. So at the celebration, we basically try to get the entire room to stand up. I know it sounds strange.
To stand up.
Yeah, what we try to do is not just to make them
between
do
meals
exercises
or what?
and calisthenics. Yeah, It was a pasta bar. So no, what we try to do is we try to invite people who get that all get the chance to be thanked. The idea is we're thanking everybody from the employee campaign coordinators that do employee campaigns at their workplaces.
That's a big part.
All the way to the board members, the staff certainly, but certainly also the volunteers that make up a lot of the work that happens in Southwest Michigan. So the biggest parts of what we do at the celebration are to make sure that we award some pretty deserving people. And in the volunteer category of things, there are two awards that people know the most. It's the Margaret B. Upton Volunteer Leadership Service Award and the Susan L. Dobrich Volunteer Leadership Award. That's for Cass County. So for Cass County, a big congratulations to Lee Goings. And there's a lot of great information on our website, uwsm.org, about Lee and the work that Lee has done in Cass County to help out Helping Hands of Cass County, among many other things that she has done over her time as a volunteer. And then the Margaret B. Upton Volunteer Leadership Award had, I don't know that it was a record number, but it was like 17 nominations this year.
Wow.
Of people who were incredibly deserving.
That's great.
And the people who deal with those nominations are past Margaret B. Upton Volunteer Service Award winners.
Okay.
So they had the very heavy, hard task of choosing from this huge list of people who are incredibly
17.
deserving. Yeah.
Wow.
But what we came out with was Rick Farage is the nominee that the St. Joseph Lincoln Senior Service Center actually put together. And they had just a fantastic nomination for him that just really outlined all of the immense work that he has done in the community, but especially for the St. Joseph Lincoln Senior Service Center as well. And just, I think there was probably 2 tables worth of people who were just cheering him on the whole night there. But he was just a very gracious winner. And these winners from both of those volunteer service awards are actually going to get a couple $1,000 to work with to send to their favorite nonprofit.
That is really, that's really cool, to give to charity of their choice.
Yes. So with the Margaret B. Upton Award, that comes from our friends at the Frederick S. Upton Foundation. For the Susan L. Delbridge Award for Cass County, that comes from the McLaughlin Family Foundation. So thanks to those 2 foundations for being the ones to donate money to allow them to then donate it back to the community. That's the great thing about the work that a lot of these volunteers do, is that they work thousands and thousands and thousands of hours that if you really capitalized on those hours, we're talking tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of their time that they put right back here into the community.
Yeah.
That's what's exciting.
Yeah.
And
I was just going to say, I mean, and if you want more information about that, uwsm.org. And right at that webpage, what welcomes you is this saying. It says, United Way of Southwest Michigan works in Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren counties to create and sustain a united and resilient community where everyone contributes, belongs, and thrives, and you can help by giving, advocating, or volunteering. I love that you celebrate your volunteers for everything that they're doing.
Yeah, we do that every year. In fact, I believe it was the 42nd Margaret B. Upton Award, I think. Okay. So that's 40 plus years worth of 40. Yeah, this is the 43rd recipient for that.
That's almost as old as my dog.
I mean, that's just fantastic that we have 43 years worth now of volunteers who are so deserving that they've had, and a lot of them don't want the recognition. They simply just want to be able to continue to do the work that they're doing. But we gave them recognition anyway.
That's good.
Some other awards that we want to mention too are our campaign awards. We gave away a Live United Award to our friends at Indiana Michigan Powers Cook Nuclear Plant for the campaign that they put together every year. They're very creative with what they do. And those creative campaigns where it could be goofy things like what we did here at Midwest Family, which was I've been pied, I've been dunked in a dunk tank, I've been slimed.
Slime?
Yeah, there's. I have a picture of about, I think it's probably 15 years ago.
Did Robert F. Kennedy know about that? Was it artificially colored slime?
It was, I think it was like Pert Plus mixed together with some others. So it was good slime. It was like shampoo slime, and we actually all smelled pretty good afterward.
Finally.
But that's an example of creativity in holding a campaign to encourage the rest of the staff at a workplace to donate to United Way in some way. So congratulations to them. And then Eduardo Lopez, who is a fantastic volunteer from Whirlpool Corporation, is responsible along with his team of people, but he organizes the immense amount of work that it takes to put an appliance sale together. Okay. So whenever we talk about the appliance sale every year, usually towards the second half of the year, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise moved from warehouses all over the country that come here just to be sold, with all those proceeds going directly to United Way.
That's
100% of it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get that very often.
No.
That's how generous Whirlpool Corporation is, much less Eduardo is of his time, because that's a totally separate, I'm not getting paid for it, volunteer set of work that he, his wife, and a team of people are all very and deeply involved in every year.
It's not like logistics or his day-to-day gig.
Right.
And this is a whole new thing on top of that.
Exactly.
And his regular job. So we thank Eduardo.
So Whirlpool also has a Community Commitment Award that we've named on behalf of them, and United Federal Credit Union won that this year for, again, a really fantastic set of campaign things that they have done throughout the many years of putting together employee campaigns. They do a great job of giving back to the community in lots of different ways, but they also do it even outside of just Southwest Michigan. They do it in all the other states and areas that they're also involved in too. And then the David J. Wyhand Award is an award that actually honors a company that infuses a lot of creativity and excitement into their employee campaigns, and Connexus Group, with all their properties across Market One and Michigan Works. They have just a fantastic staff who is willing to do lots of different things to make their employee campaign a lot of fun. I believe I heard things like pickleball tournaments.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Pickleball.
And that's the kind of creativity that really helps people just get involved. But even if they can't donate monetarily, even if they're doing things like volunteering at these events, volunteering at Rake a Difference, helping us, pass out school supplies in Cass County, just all those kinds of things, whatever you can do to make your community better, we're all for it. We're here to help you.
Okay. If you want more information on what United Way is up to, just go to their website. It's uwsm.org. Zach East is the Director of Sustainability. You want to give a quick plug for Rock the Boat?
Oh, yeah. Rock the Boat.
Go ahead.
Registrations are open. And if you don't know much about Rock the Boat, I'll tell you this much. It is cardboard boat races. Best of luck in the St. Joseph River Channel, though we do have the Sheriff's Department and a bunch of people standing by in case something
First
goes
responders
wrong.
are ready if the duct tape doesn't hold.
Exactly. But registration's open for that. It's at uwsm.org. And July will be here before you know it, because we're already experiencing August temperatures this morning. So here we are.
United Way of Southwest Michigan, Zach East. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Ken.
It's 8:25. It's Tuesday, April 29th. The morning show continues.